The grizzly bear, a creature of legend, powerful and feared by all who dare to enter its domain. This beast, standing over 8 feet tall and weighing nearly 1,000 pounds, dominates the forests and tundras of North America. Its claws are like daggers, its bite strong enough to crush bones. In the wild, few creatures are foolish enough to challenge the might of the grizzly, and yet there exist beasts, giants, hunters, and monsters that could, under the right conditions, bring this titanic predator to its knees. Today, we unveil 5 creatures that could defeat a grizzly bear, some with brute force, others with lethal precision, and a few with strategies honed by evolution over millions of years. Will any of these beasts stand victorious in a head-to-head battle against North America's most feared predator? Before we examine its challenges, let's understand what makes the grizzly such a deadly opponent. The grizzly bear, a subspecies of the brown bear, is one of the most formidable predators on Earth. It boasts immense strength, capable of flipping 800-pound boulders with ease. Its claws, each 4 inches long, can tear through flesh, bone, and even thick tree bark, as if it were paper. And then there's its bite force, an astonishing 1,200 pounds per square inch, strong enough to crush bowling balls and snap moose bones in half. But brute strength isn't the only thing that makes the grizzly a terror of the wild. Unlike many predators that rely on speed or agility, the grizzly excels at brute endurance. It can take extreme punishment and keep fighting. Even gunshots have failed to stop enraged grizzlies in some cases, with these beasts shrugging off pain like mere inconveniences. What could possibly take down an animal so powerful? It may surprise you, but one of the grizzly's most dangerous rivals isn't a predator, it's the moose. Don't be fooled by its herbivorous nature. The moose is a walking war machine with sheer size and brute power that can rival almost anything in North America. A full-grown bull moose stands over 7 feet tall at the shoulder and weighs 1,500 pounds or more, larger than most grizzly bears. But what makes the moose truly dangerous? First, its antlers. These enormous sprawling weapons aren't just for show. They are skull-crushing, rib-breaking battering rams that can impale and kill. A single charge from an enraged bull moose can send an animal flying through the air like a rag doll. And then there are its legs. A moose's powerful hooves can kick with enough force to break a bear's spine. Wolves, cougars, and even full-grown grizzlies have fallen to the fury of an enraged moose. So how does a fight between a moose and a grizzly unfold? If a bear manages to get in close, its claws and bite would do serious damage. But moose don't fight on the ground, they keep their distance, using powerful kicks and antlers to keep predators at bay. In some encounters, grizzlies have had their ribs shattered and their skulls caved in by these giants of the forest. This is not an easy fight for the bear. In the forests of North America, the grizzly bear reigns supreme. But if we move across the world to the dense, frigid wilderness of Russia, there is another apex predator, one even deadlier in one-on-one combat: the Siberian tiger. The Siberian tiger is the largest big cat on Earth, stretching over 10 feet from nose to tail and weighing up to 700 pounds. Unlike the grizzly, which relies on brute force, the tiger is a stealth assassin, an ambush predator designed for precision kills. Siberian tigers have been known to successfully hunt brown bears in the wild. They do so with a deadly ambush strategy, waiting for the perfect moment, then striking with lightning speed. A tiger's bite force of 1,050 pounds per square inch allows it to crush the grizzly's throat before the bear even knows what hit it. Unlike bears, which wrestle and grapple, tigers end fights quickly. A bite to the neck, a swipe to the eyes, or a calculated pounce that leaves no room for retaliation. In a fair fight, a grizzly has the size advantage, but fair fights aren't the tiger's style. Speed, intelligence, and surgical strikes make the tiger a lethal opponent. Bears are feared on land, but if a grizzly ever found itself in the territory of the hippopotamus, it would be in for the fight of its life. The hippo is a 4,000-pound tank covered in armor-like skin, with a bite force of 1,800 pounds per square inch, stronger than any bear, lion, or tiger. Those giant tusks, they can snap a crocodile in half. While a grizzly might attempt to claw or bite, hippos don't wrestle, they obliterate. One chomp from those tusks would puncture through the grizzly's thick hide like butter, shattering ribs and organs in an instant. A grizzly bear is a fearsome opponent, but against a white rhino, the bear is outmatched in every possible way. The white rhino is a tank on 4 legs, a beast built for power, durability, and unrelenting force. Weighing up to 5,000 pounds, nearly 3 times the weight of a grizzly, the rhino is a walking fortress, protected by nearly 2 inches of thick, leathery skin that can withstand claws, bites, and even gunfire. But its real weapon, that horn. Growing up to 40 inches long, a rhino's horn is not just for display, it is a skull-crushing battering ram used to impale and gore anything that threatens it. With a charge that reaches speeds of 34 miles per hour, this beast can generate enough force to flip a car or trample a lion in seconds. A grizzly might try to scratch and bite, but against a relentless charge, there is little it could do to stop the rhino's momentum. History has shown that white rhinos have killed lions, buffalo, and even rival rhinos in territorial battles. In a fight against a grizzly, one solid hit from that bone-shattering horn would be all it takes to send the bear crumbling to the ground. The grizzly may have power, but the rhino is power incarnate. If the grizzly bear is an apex predator, then the African elephant is an apex force of nature. It is not just larger, it is on a completely different scale. A full-grown bull elephant stands 11 feet tall, weighs up to 6 tons, and possesses a level of raw strength unmatched in the animal kingdom. A grizzly bear might attempt to fight, but how do you fight something 12 times your size? How do you take down an animal that can flip over a truck with a single push? With tusks that can grow over 8 feet long, the elephant wields 2 spears of solid ivory, capable of goring and tossing a grizzly like a ragdoll. But the elephant's true power isn't just its size, it's its intelligence. With a brain 3 times the size of a grizzly's, an elephant strategizes in battle. It knows when to charge, when to push, and when to stomp its enemies into the ground. If a grizzly ever found itself in the path of an enraged elephant, it wouldn't stand a chance. One tusk strike, one stomp, and the fight is over. The African elephant is not just the strongest animal on this list, it is the strongest land animal to ever walk the earth. Against a grizzly bear, the result is clear. This is not a contest, it's a massacre. And there you have it, the white rhino, the charging tank, and the African elephant, the ultimate titan. These 2 creatures are more than a match for a grizzly bear, not just capable of winning, but of completely overpowering it. But what do you think? Would a grizzly stand a chance against these giants? Or is nature's hierarchy set in stone? Let us know in the comments below. And if you love learning about nature's most powerful creatures, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay wild.